Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Expert Empire. In this video, I'll be showing you how to draft a conical underbust corset. It can be worn on your ordinary plain outfits to make it more beautiful and extraordinary. This tutorial is mainly for advanced fashion designers, and so if you're a beginner, you can just save this for later, okay? And if this is the first time of seeing this channel, you're most welcome. Please click on the subscribe button and turn on your post notification bell so you get notified each time I upload a new video. And to my returning subscribers, thanks a bunch, guys. Now let's get started. First, you need to draft a full-scale basic bodice block. I already drafted mine. This is the front and the back. If you want to know how I drafted this, you can watch the video on my channel. I have a separate video on that. So this is the back piece and this is the front piece. So I'll be working on the front piece first. So I'll keep the back piece aside. So now to alter the front piece, I'll be measuring my shoulder to underbust measurements. You need to take that measurement. So you need the full length of the corset, you need the underbust circumference, the shoulder to underbust, your waist, and the hip measurement. Okay, so I'll just measure the underbust right there and then label the pattern appropriately. Next, I'll plot a princess dart by dividing the armhole into two and connect like so. This is actually optional, but I decided to do this so that by the time I tighten the underbust, it will be more defined. Okay, so next, what I'll do is to tighten the underbust, and to do that, I'll divide my underbust circumference by 4, which is 32 divided by 4, so it gives me 8 inches. Now I have 9 inches there. I'm left with 1 inch, right? So I'll divide that 1 inch into 4 parts. I'll mark the smaller parts, that's 1/4 on the center front, which is 0.25, and I'll mark 0.75, which is 3/4 on the side front, like so. You can see. So after that, I would go ahead and use my curved rule to connect the bust like so. I'll flip it over and connect the other side as well. So after I'm done tightening the underbust, what I'll do next is to measure the corset length, and you can achieve this in 3 ways. Either you come down from the waistline by 5 inches, or you go up from the hip line by 2 inches or 1.5 depending on your preference, or you measure the length from the shoulder to the points where you want your corset to stop. Okay, so I'll just measure it this way. All right, so for me, the measurement from my shoulder to the point where I want the underbust corset to stop is 21 inches. You can see. So by the time I measure from the hip line upwards, that I have 2 inches, and then from the waistline downwards, I have 5 inches. I hope you understand that. So I'll just go ahead and connect the line like so and label it appropriately. So that's the corset length. Okay, so on the corset length, I will come out by 1.5 inches from the center front like so. Then I'll extend the new dart leg like so, and then I'll connect the other part just to meet that point like that. So in case you connect yours and you have this point meeting, it's okay, there's nothing to worry about. Next, on the underbust, I'll go up by 1.5 inches at the center front like so and mark. Then at the sides, I'll go up by 1 inch. Then I'll use my straight ruler to connect a slanted line like so. I'll connect the side as well, like so. So after connecting the points, you can see you can decide to do any shape of your choice. Okay, any style line of your choice is fine. Next, I'll measure the dart width at the hemline, divide what I get into 2. I had about 2.75 inches right there, so I'll divide it into 2 and then mark half of it on the side front upper hip line like so. Okay, I'll just go ahead and input the value I got there and then reshape the sides with my curved rule. I'll use the curvy part to give it that curvy shape right there. Okay, so I'll use the straight part to connect it like so, and then use my curved rule to blend that part because I don't want it to have any sharp or pointy look. On the waistline, I'll measure what I have there and then divide it into 2, then mark like so. After that, I'll connect a new dart leg. Okay, I'm trying to introduce a new dart leg to this pattern, so I'll just connect it in a slanted way like so. Then I'll go in by 0.5 inch on both sides, which makes it 1 inch right there. Okay, so I'll just connect it like so, connect the points like so. I'll go ahead and shade the darts to show that we don't need them anymore in this pattern. Now the essence of introducing these new darts is to have a more snatched waistline. Okay, the more snatched or cinched your waistline is, the more curvy and more beautiful your under corset looks. Okay, so I'll just open up this down part a bit like so. Next, I'll go ahead and highlight this pattern with my marker pen so that it will be more visible. Okay, after doing that, I'll number it 1, 2, and 3. Then I'll position the arrow in the right directions. Okay, this is very important. Labeling and numbering is important in your patterns. Then I'll cut out this part like so. After cutting it out, I'll join it together like so. Then I'll use my pencil to first of all draw a rough sketch of the shape that I want at the base right there, at the hemline. Okay, and after I'm satisfied with what I have, I'll just measure the length to confirm if it's okay. Then next, I would use my marker pen to highlight it like so. Then I'll cut out the pattern pieces. I'm done cutting out the pattern. As you can see, it is looking very beautiful. Alright, let me just open it up for you to see. So this is the center front, and this is the side front 2, and this is the side front 1. Okay, so I'll just arrange it for you to see what it looks like. I'll just label these other sides as well, side front 1 and side front 2. Okay, so like I said, labeling is very important so that you will not mix up your patterns when you are about to cut on your fabric. Okay, you can see this is what our pattern looks like, the front pieces. Okay, so I'll just keep that aside and work on the back block. So for the back, it's very easy. What we do is to come down by 5 inches just like I did for the front, or you go up by 2 inches from the hemline to get the corset length. So I'll just mark 5 inches like so from the waistline and then connect the points. Next, on the chest line, I'll come down by 2 inches to get the upper bust line. Okay, so I'll mark it across like so, and then I'll label it. That's the upper bust line. This is the chest line, the waistline, the corset length, and then the hip line. Next, from the center back, I'll come in by 1.5 inches on the over bust line or the upper bust line. On the corset length, I will come in by 0.5 inch and then connect the points like so. Alright, so next I would mark 1.5 inches inwards like so, and then I'll connect the points. This 1.5 inches that I marked here will serve as the lacing bar width. Okay, then I would erase these dots that I have here. I'll erase it, and then after erasing the dots, I'll divide this part into 3. Okay, so to do that, I'll measure what I have on the waistline right there, and then for me I have 6 inches, but I'll be measuring 2.5 inches towards the side. Okay, so that it will be more than the other two. Then the remaining 3.5 inches that I have, I'll divide it into 2 and then mark the midpoints right there. So after that, what I'll do is to connect the points, okay, in a slanted way like so. I'm trying to introduce new dart legs, okay, as I did for the front. So I'll just extend the lines to the hip line like so. All right, the dart intake that I took on the former darts, I'm going to divide it into 4 and share it equally on this dart leg. Okay, so I'll just measure it right there, divide it into 4 and then mark the value that I got right there. Then I'll connect it like so. Okay, I'll connect it downwards like so. I'll connect the dart leg. So the essence of doing this also is to cinch the waist line. All right, is to snatch or cinch the waistline to have that perfect curvy look. Okay, so I'll just draw the eyelets. Okay, then I'll go ahead and shade the dart because it is no longer needed in this pattern. Next, I'll bring in the side front. Okay, this curvy part right here, I'll measure what I have there, and then I would mark it on the back pattern as well. Okay, then with my curved rule, I'll just connect the curve like so towards the waistline. Okay, and then I'll connect it straight up like so, and then use my curved rule to smoothen that part because I don't want it to be pointy. Okay, so guys, I made a mistake. I was supposed to measure and then replace it on the corset length, okay, not on the hip line. So don't make that mistake. So I just had to remeasure what I have to confirm that it's okay. So it's okay. Now we can go ahead. Next, what I'll do is to open this up a bit, okay, to tighten the overbust so that it will not be sagging or having any form of gape right there. So I'll go up by ½ inch from the overbust, then I will connect the points like so. Next, with my pencil again, I'm going to draw the curvy shape that I want right there at the hem, and after I'm satisfied with what I have, I'll go ahead and highlight it with my marker pen like so. So next, I'm going to use my ruler to connect this part, okay, and after that I'm going to use my marker pen to highlight the corsets so we can know the parts that I'm working with. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and connect the points to make it more visible. All right, and so after I'm done connecting the points, I would label my pattern as well with center back. I'll place the arrows as expected, then I would label this side back 1, side back 2. It's time to cut out the pattern. Our back pattern is almost ready, guys, so I'll just go ahead and cut this out. I'll cut it out. Yeah, our back pattern is ready, as you can see, and it's looking pretty nice. All right, so let me just arrange it so you can see how it looks. So I'll arrange the pattern. I'm trying to arrange it right there. Okay, so yes, now we have our pattern well arranged. You can see how pretty it looks. This is so beautiful, guys. Very, very beautiful. I will arrange the front and back pattern together. You can see this is the center front, the side front 1, side front 2. This is the center back, and you can see the beautiful space right there at the back. This is the side back 1 and the side back 2. You can see how lovely this pattern is. I just went ahead to label this other side as well and place the arrow as well. Okay, I would always say it is very important to label your pattern, guys. So let me just place the side back this way so you can see that it's equal with the side front. Okay, the waistline, the hem, and then the underbust, they are all meeting at the same points. So make sure you have yours like that as well. And like I said, you can design yours the way you want. You can decide the length that you want. Okay, it's your choice. Whatever works for you is fine. So loves, I snatched about 3 inches from the front pattern and then 3 inches as well from the back pattern, which makes it 6 inches altogether. You can do 4 inches, you can do 2 inches depending on what you want. Okay, but 4 inches is very okay, right? But the more snatched your waist is, the more pronounced the look and then the more beautiful it is. So loves, with this we have come to the end of this interesting tutorial, and if you find this video helpful, please give it a massive thumbs up, click on the subscribe button if you are not yet subscribed, and make sure you turn on your post notification bell so you get notified each time I upload a new video. And don't forget to share this with your fellow soulmate, family and friends. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.